yeah, so you have to own Gothic 2. As long as you have Gothic 2, you just install the mod off Steam or off GOG, and you don't even have to install Gothic 2. Like, it does everything for you. It's really easy to get this thing set up. I don't think there's an intro. No. Okay. Yes, I'm sure. Nirim is very good, Nikita. Main issue is that it just crashed like fucking crazy. Just non-stop crashing. The last day of that stream, I think it crashed like 100 times. Like, not even exaggerating. Looks like we're getting close. How do you know? Thank you for the bit stuff, Red. I heard the captain giving orders to his men. They're about to drop anchor. Which means we're about to find out what a good idea it was to come all the way to Archulos. Talk to the others, keep your head busy, and I'll stand on the lookout in the meantime. Maybe I can find something else. Yeah, this does have Polish voice acting you could download as a separate download. But I don't want to confuse people. Seiko, thank you for the 3 gift subs, dude. Ben! Thank you for another gift sub. Okay, let's kill some rats. I've only played like 10 minutes of this just to make sure it was working. One thing I love about the old Gothic games is you can play the whole game with one hand. You don't ever have to touch the mouse, and all the keys are all around the WASD cluster. That's because there's a hype train, Ricochet. I will shut the song off when the hype train's over. Timos, another gift sub. Thank you, dude. Another goal hit. One step closer to Grimrock. Do. Great, every time I alt-tab, we're gonna jump. Because alt is jump. Hey, Timo. Hey. Hi. My name is Marvin. How'd you... Oh shit, where'd I put it? You alright? Yes, No, not exactly. I'm Timo, and I hope we get there soon. How'd you get here? I assume, as do most of the travelers on this ship, I made a deal with Captain. Hey, Jessica. Excuse me, but I'm busy. Okay. Laura. How you doing? Bad. It's my first time on a ship and I can't handle it anymore. It just keeps rocking and rocking. I feel sick. What if we crash on the rocks and we sink? I can't swim. How will I manage then? It'll be alright. I can see it now. This ship will surely go down, and I'll end up in the belly of a sea monster, or an even worse beast. You've cheered me up wonderfully. Definitely. Okay. Yeah, the English translation for this game was done with DeepL, so it's machine translated, and then they had like a crowd-funded proofreading site where they could like get a bunch of people to look at the script to try to find things that didn't translate well. So it's machine translating with human proofreading. Yeah, you could easily map Gothic to a gamepad, because it's just movement, spacebar for drawing your weapon, alt to jump, control is activate item, and then tab for the inventory. That's all you need. Oh yeah, the number keys to select equipment. That would probably be the hardest part. Ooh, Money, torches, a knife, and some heavy branches. Okay, how much longer do we have to listen to the hype boat song? Yes, the inventory is with WASD. A fish. Bag of pepper. How was the trip? I hope we get to shore soon. Any more shaking like that and I'll return the whole dinner. Not from around here, are you? I come from the southern islands. A long way from here. What are you looking for on Archulos? What I do is my own private business. I'm not in the habit of pouring my heart out to strangers, and I'd rather keep it that way. Yes, you can play the whole game with one hand. It's great. Where are you from? I'm from Corinus. You may be wondering why I left the safest region in the kingdom, but it's a long story. We still have some time before we reach shore. As a matter of fact, I'm just running away from duty. My father wanted me to join the army because according to him, that was the only way I would become a real man. He wanted them to recruit me just because I'm strong, but it looks like I'm not stupid either. I knew something bad was coming, and here it is. The army on the continent is in full retreat, and the pride of the royal fleet lies at the bottom of the sea. Who knows if I'd be talking to you right now if they told me to go to the front. There's Polish voice acting, Arctur. All this talk's making me hungry. I'm guessing you're not carrying any meat, are you? Alright, I'm gonna shut the boat song off. It's enough. It's enough boat song. I got some rat meat on me. I'm supposed to eat it? That's disgusting. Damn, I haven't eaten meat in so long. Just the stale bread. I have an idea. You have a simple recipe here. Try combining all those ingredients on the stove. Maybe something edible will come out of it. Oh, level 2 hype train. Thank you so much, guys. It's very kind of you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Is this new music? This sounds almost like a remix of a song from Gothic 2, which is cool. Very cool. Fabio. You don't look tired from the trip. You want to get punched? Relax, I was just asking. That's right, I'm suffering from a beer shortage, so I'm cranky and I don't need snot like you on my mind. Hey, Vic. Can you imagine that at all? Those nits upstairs didn't give me a sip of booze the entire cruise. Me neither. Looking at a wimp like you, I don't blame him. What are you calling a wimp? Well, it's a Gothic game, so I imagine we're very much a wimp right now. Hey. I'm Marvin. What about you? And I am your guardian. Get out of my sight. I'm busy. Who are you? My name is Urs, and it would be better if you leave me alone. Surely you have plenty of more interesting things to do than listen to my grievances. Bothering you. Tell me, do you believe in gods? I believe in everyone being the master of their own destiny. Well, I envy the certainty. Not everyone has that privilege, though. Fortunately for me, I saw through it. Are you experiencing a crisis of faith? Faith is nothing more than a lie, repeated over and over by people afraid of the dark. Thank you for listening. It's nice to share concerns with someone sometimes. Here's a little something as a gift. Who knows, you might need it someday. I'm not going to play with magic anymore. We got an open lock scroll. How's the mood? Pretty good. As far as I know, we'll reach the island in a little while, and then we'll be safe. I'm Daryl, by the way. I'm Marvin. A Gothic protagonist with a name? This is just unacceptable. How do you do it that you're so calm? Well, if fate wanted to kill us, it would have had ample opportunity to do so long ago. Apparently it still favors us, though. My brother says the same thing. Smart guy. You're lucky to stick together, as I am with Mywin. I don't know what I would have done without her. Probably some complete stupidity. By the way, I saw you come aboard. Looks like we're compatriots. Are you also coming in from Laundrum? Oh yes, I assume you set out for the same reason we did. As far away from the war as possible. Well, too much risk. Besides, I didn't want to go into the army. I dream of a home, a good job, and a family. I'll let my colleagues fight the war, and I already have something to fight for in my life. What do you think is the fate of Laundrum? Boy, have you lost your mind? The king doesn't give a damn about us. I have a friend in the army who has connections and knows what's what. No new contingents have arrived since the Battle of the Eastern Archipelago. Laundrum will last a few days, maybe a week at best. Believe me, friend, there's nothing to go back to. So this does take place in the Gothic world. I think it's like shortly after Gothic 2 that this game takes place. But it's in a completely different part of the world. So this guy wants to make some kind of rat on a stick. Heavy branch, rat meat, salt, and a bag of pepper. I think we got all that but the salt, right? Rat meat, branch, pepper. I find some salt. There's a locked chest over here. Can use the spell on it. Man, look at that save time. Gothic 2 is like instantaneous, but this mod's apparently like huge and very complex. What? It used up the scroll, but it didn't unlock the chest. How's this supposed to work? Man, load times. This is on SSD too. Is it not close enough to the chest or something? There we go. Okay. Guess you have to be like right up against it. What do we got? Grog. Money. Ooh, clothing. Seaman's outfit. Some torches and a lockpick. No salt though. Still need salt to make this rat on a stick. Put that on. Alright, we got some ghetto armor. Where's the guy who wanted booze? Maybe he'll trade us some salt. The grog. Now once the rat on the stick. Search the How you doing? Can't you see him doing something? Get lost. No. Maybe a sip of grog will make you feel better. Ooh, 100 XP. Whoa, that's a big bottle of grog. Holy shit. Just what I needed, boy. God damn, look at the size of that thing. I saw you watch it while I was crafting arrows. You probably want to try it yourself, right? The most important thing in arrow making is good wood. If you feel the stick is brittle, then throw it away while still in the planning stage. Nothing for a sharp point, and a great aileron if the arrow breaks when you draw the string. Can you tell me something about the captain? I think you're out of your mind that I'm going to talk about my own captain below deck. I value my life. The only thing I'll tell you is not to mess with him. He may seem nice and eager to settle, but if he just doesn't like something, you're done for. We could use the workshop now. We could use the heavy branches to make arrows and bolts. Okay. We don't have any bow to shoot them. Hey. Why are you selling to Archulos? And why does the cook go into the kitchen? Boy, I'm a merchant, and Archolos is a real paradise for merchants of all sorts. As a matter of fact, the only one in the whole area. But if you want to know, I'm planning on starting a nice business there, away from those pesky orcs. Well, and by the way, I might be able to find a pretty good man for my daughter there. She's my greatest treasure, and I'm willing to do anything to make her happy. Does she have any say in the matter? Of course not. After all, she's still young and stupid. She doesn't know what's best for her. It would still occur to her to marry for love and not reason. I feel in my bones that this journey was the best idea I've come up with in years. You okay? But of course. Alright, I know from when I tried this out briefly that when we talk to the bald guy, it triggers some stuff that gets us off this boat, so we'll save talking to him until the end. Who are you? People have called me different names over the years. However, I was most fond of the name of Razga. Sounds exotic. Probably because I'm sailing from an exotic country. Where are you from? From the faraway land, Marvin, which you probably haven't heard of anyway. Wait, how do you know my name? I'm generally a good listener, and here below deck it's pretty tight. You seem like a nice boy. I have a proposition for you. You see that bastard who's planting arrows? That asshole took my box and hid it as his own loot. I saw him going into the cargo with it. I thought he would hide it in the chest, but all I heard was the loud creaking of the boards. Could you look around and see if there's a hiding place? I'd do it myself, but he doesn't let me out of his sight for a moment. Alright. Examine the boards. Money, Raska's box, a rat skin, and an islander beard. Alright. Found your box. That's great. Thank you beautifully, boy. At this point, I have no way to pay you for your help, but I promise once we get to Archulos, I'll make sure my friends pay you back. Excuse me. Okay. Hey, you! Can't you see I'm busy? Leave me alone. So where would we find salt? Log on to Twitter. Yeah, that's one way to find salt. Yeah, the merchant won't talk to us anymore. She could skip that "Hey you" text. Yeah, how was your trip? Yeah, we haven't talked to her yet. It's awfully cramped under that deck. I hope we make it happily to Archulos. Oh, we got a beer for this guy. I brought you a beer. Ah, just what I needed. Better? Get lost or I'll punch you in the mug. I've seen it coming. Damn it. We got XP for it at least. Was there another barrel? Oh, I think there's 2 barrels. Ah! Ah! Salt! There we go. Rat on a stick. I got your shashliks. I'd rather not even think about what they're made of. Let's see how they taste. Oh, Steam achievements. Look at that. They taste almost like scavenger. Emphasis on almost. Either way, it was nice to throw something warm in the belly. I have nothing of value as a reward. I can only give you one of my original recipes. Hopefully, once we get to Archulos, you'll have a chance to try it out. Mushroom cutlet. Recipe received. Two dark mushrooms, a bag of pepper, sack flour, and a fat chunk. 25 hit points, 20 mana healing. Cool. Nice. Alright. I guess we've done everything below decks here. Yes, shish kebab. I've never heard the word shashlik before, though. Alright, Baldy. Anything new? I can't hear anything over this raging sea. Did you meet someone interesting? Let's say... Well, as they say, the more the merrier. It's just a shame you met them under these circumstances. The island must be in sight by now, but... Quiet. Do you hear? I think someone's coming. This guy almost looks like the main character from Gothic, but it's not him. Beckett. You, Baldy. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You seem like someone who has something in their head. Grab the rest and get on deck. End of the road? Just so you know, it just so happens that every voyage has an end. Hello? I think it broke. I think we managed to break it. Damn it. I should have saved after I finished everything. I could open my inventory.
All of this just works. It's not, I'm not kidding.
The character sheet. I can't even open the main menu though. Alt F4. Oh, whoa, what? Okay. Try that again. It is a mod. They've already released 3 patches for this thing. I'm sure we'll find some issues. It just feels good to be playing Gothic. Unlike Nerim, at least this has like a solid game as a foundation. don't know. Is this rat dead? It is now. I don't even have the recipe yet. What? Now I can't talk to anybody. Oh man, this is like mega broken. Get out here. Hey, I'm Franken. I don't know. We're in the tutorial, like the very beginning, and we've already managed to completely break the mod. So I haven't gotten anywhere near far enough. Everything I've heard says that this is awesome. It's really good. But initial impressions are that it's very easy to break the game. Okay, let's try this from the beginning. It's true. It wouldn't be a Gothic game if it wasn't broken on release. Get the rat. Get him. Get him. Ah. I could get my, like, Gothic attack timing down. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, if you time your attacks, you, like, combo them together, but if you fuck it up, it just stops. Careful not to punch that dude. It just came out this week, Denmark. Brand new. You and me both, man. You and me both. I love Gothic. I'm surprised they never made a Gothic work for like the original Xbox or something. They did Arx Fatalis and Morrowind. You'd figure they would have done like an Xbox one. Alright, MCgo. Have a good night, dude. Sorry for people coming in late. We've done all this dialogue already, so we're just gonna skip through this real quick. Alright, got the recipe. I think we have all the ingredients. Nom 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 nom. There we go. That's. I'm doing all right. Yes, you can play this entirely with the keyboard. We were talking about that. Not only can you play it entirely with the keyboard, you can play it with one hand. The Dead or Alive series should adopt this control mechanism. Shh. Mega Grog! What's that bottle? Ridiculous. Mr. Rat. Yeah, I really like Gothic's controls. I never really had any issue with them. There we go. Okay. I wonder if it was saving that broke it. Okay, let's just see what happens. This worked fine when I was testing it. I got past this part, so... Oh, here we go. This dialogue never came up before. I thought we would sail to the edge of the world beyond. By the time we'd sailed to the edge of the world, we'd be devoured by sea monsters or even worse damn things. Only what would a mangy land rat like you know about it? The island of Archulos is just ahead, but we have some pressing business to attend. Come on, get up there. Alright. Seems to be working now. I'm glad, land rats, that you didn't waste too much of my precious time and you came up on deck relatively smoothly. Being a thoroughly honest man, my crew and I fulfill our part of the bargain and made it to the designated location. Wait a minute, it's a long way to shore. We can't get any closer. Shoals and razor-sharp rocks are about to start, so even if Beliar himself were to curse me, I won't go any closer. It's true, according to the bargain, you were supposed to get a jolly boat that would take you safely to shore, but one of you has decided to appropriate your shared payment for this convenience. Timo, why don't you tell everyone what it was like? But what? I'm not a thief. I fed you, gave you drinks, took you under my wing, and in return I get stabbed by you. But when I got on the ship, I had it. Someone stole it from me, by Enos, I swear. Timo. I wanted to deal with you like two men who value their honor, but since you'd rather insult me, I'll have to resolve things another way. What are you doing? Let's just let this play out. I'm paying your debt. Die, trash. That freaking blood spray that flew out of him there. Throw him into the sea. Unfortunately, the world is cruel, and I don't have time to drop you off on dry land. You must swim. You lied to us. Oh no, it was your deceased friend who didn't pay for the transport. I'm a businessman, and this business seemed unprofitable to me from the start anyways. Gentlemen, do the honors. Have a nice swim, land rats. Whee! He made a sound of landing on the ground. Nice. Yeah, it's not that far. You alright? I feel like I'm about to spit on my lungs, but I'm okay. If your entire stay here is to be as exciting as the journey, we are in for an interesting adventure. Great. Let's just hope we don't end up from bad to worse. It's okay, there's no point in standing here. We got lucky, but it would be good to see what is happening to the rest. If I'm not mistaken, our companions in misery have gone deeper into the forest. Follow me and don't go anywhere, just in case. We don't know what's hiding in the forest. Sure, I'll try to keep up. Chapter 1, Welcome to Archulos. Let's drop save now. Money, heal light wound scroll, and a coin pouch. This is like a remix of Gothic 2 music. This has a completely original soundtrack, apparently. All my life I've counted gains and losses, coin to the damn coin. I watched over them like an eye in my head, afraid that I would lose them and my business would fail. I was so caught up in them that everything else ceased to have any meaning for me. I made sure the coins were safe, but I couldn't protect my own daughter. Don't beat yourself up, it's not your fault. Whose is it? Maybe the gods? Should have stayed with Flora on Laren instead of talking her into this damn trip. I had a job there, and she had her whole life ahead of her. I'll never forgive myself for that decision. Da 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 da. Teimo's sword, 20 damage sword. Hey, I'll take that. A skeleton arm. Well, it's a weapon. That's 5 damage. Okay. Can't leave the old man alone like this. Better take him with us. Go talk to him. So I guess this Jorn guy must be our brother? Because it referenced that our brother was on the boat with us. This guy's been friendly with us from the beginning, so I'm guessing that's our brother. No, it hasn't actually said so. What do you want? There's a village nearby where we will be safe. Come with us. And leave her here? At the mercy of the lurkers? Never. Your daughter would certainly be delighted if her father was eaten by lurkers. Doesn't matter now, she's dead. Tell me, why should an entire family die? Her death is already a tragedy, and you want to add another? You may be right. But someday we're going to come back here and kill everything that touched her body, okay? Alright, come on. Is this like pitch black for you guys? It looks pretty dark over there on the capture. Can you guys see? I can turn up the brightness for you a bit. Need it? Very, very dark. Okay, hold on. Better? Looks better on the capture. Should still be dark. Obviously, it's nighttime. It's supposed to be dark, but as long as you guys can see something now. Yay, nay, more? Good, bad? I see you survived after all. Anybody else left on the beach? Just dead bodies. Oh, well. While you were crawling ashore, I had time to do some recon. There's a cave nearby where we'll be safe. We should move on. Where do you think you're going? Do you even know the area? Because I don't. I don't want to end up in the belly of some forest beast. I can turn up a bit more. I was once on Archolos as a child. Besides, I could see the mouth of the river from the ship. Must not be far. If we walk along it, it's possible that we will come across the village of Silbach, where it lives. As a child, the village might as well be burned and your uncle butchered by orcs. The safest thing to do is stay here and wait till dawn. Why don't we ask the rest of you for your opinion? You, kid, what do you think? What condition are the survivors in? Those weaklings won't get far. Hell, we won't make it to the village. Are you sure you remember the way to the village? More or less. Archulos is a densely populated island. Sooner or later you'll come across the settlement. %. Oops. Oh, it's because it went negative. Oops. There we go. Okay, we'll leave it there. Will we be safe in this cave? Why, are you afraid of mole rats? If so, go with your little brother. That's all I need to know. At least we're not wasting any more time. You, Jordan, or whatever your name is, I have no intention of dealing with you. I'm going to a warm cave, and I recommend you do the same. Marvin, stop fooling around and come on. We've already wasted too much time. Cave or town? Ooh, the cave. Sorry, Jordan, but I can't go any further. The cave seems like a better idea to me. Okay, I understand. Hopefully we'll all meet again back in the village. Take care of yourself, Marvin. I'll try to make you some kind of welcome. Remember, you gotta head east. You guys go into this cave? Level up. What the fuck? I don't like the looks of this. Just a pentagram sitting in the cave with some corpses around it. I'm sure it's fine. Oh, we got a skeleton leg to go with our arm now. Will this run on a Pentium 4 XP ThinkPad? I have no idea. I mean, Gothic 2 probably would, depending what the graphics card in it is. But I don't know how much more intensive this mod is as far as system requirements goes. Okay, walking through here doesn't seem to cause anything bad to happen. It's fine, it's a friendly pentagram. Nothing to worry about. I already looted these, right? Yeah. It's nothing like warming up your muscles properly after an ice cold bath. Now, all you have to do is light the fire and you can throw something on the grill. May have been a good warm-up, but how do you know we're safe already? I see you're just a little chicken. Since the mole rats felt safe here, it meant there was nothing more dangerous nearby. Any dumbass knows that. Come on, company, sit down. Marvin's gonna bring us some wood, and then I'm gonna start a fire. Excuse me? Are you having trouble hearing? Or should I just fist bump your ears? Don't get the brushwood. You don't get the grub. I brought you a beer, remember? I remember, and maybe someone else will go. Actually, if it wasn't for you, I'd probably die of thirst out there. Okay, you're fine. I'm not sending you out into the wilderness. You go get the firewood. Why me? Because it's your turn. You want to talk about it? Fine. Just don't take too long. So that guy's probably gonna die. Is there anything else in here? Sounds like there's more mole rats. Ooh, dark mushroom. We need those to make that mushroom recipe we learned. Oh fuck! You're not a mole rat. Oh, get fucked. Yeah. Iron deposit. You don't have a pickaxe. Rusty sword. That thing's terrible. Alright. As you would expect from a rusty sword. Lean, yes, when you turn while running. Classic Gothic. Run lean. Wow. Oh, it feels so good to be playing Gothic. He's got nothing to say. Hey, you. So we have to sit through this, like, unskippable hey you to be able to talk to people. It's kind of annoying. Daryl's got nothing. You alright? Yeah, I guess so. Thanks, but you better go before I get nervous. I think I already told you I don't talk to people like you. It's just asking. You don't have to be mean. How's life? Busy, leave me alone. Fine. Oh, Kazim came back. Did he actually find wood? You okay? Doesn't matter. Why? Look at my dress. It's all wet and full of seaweed. And here, see? It's torn! I look like a village bum. This is, really tragic news. Do you even realize what it cost? Certainly a fortune. You'd never pay her back in your life. Looks like I'm gonna have to find a guy to buy me a new one. Okay. See, this is how it's done. Well, that's the first problem out of the way. I'd like to invite you for a roasted mole rat. Oh, Jesus Christ. Damn, they must have smelled that roast meat. There's no point in sitting here any longer. You and Rupert will move ahead and clear a path to the east. We will follow your lead and meet you in a nearby village. Alright. Just don't get eaten by something along the way. I'm not a warrior. I didn't flee Corinus to die in the woods of Archulos. Don't worry, we can handle it. There's two of us. One will look for the path, the other for the beasts. You may be right. When you put it that way, it makes more sense. Your brother spoke of a village to the east. I know a little about directions. I'll try to get us there. You look around for any monsters. Do 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 do. What is that? Brushwood. Water. Not bad for somebody who says he's not a warrior. Scavenger egg and some meat. Da na 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 na. Are these dead? Rotten remains. What the hell killed them? Your brother must have come through here. Oh, okay, that's who killed him. Think something happened to him? I don't know much about tracking. Let's head towards the village. He's probably already waiting for us there already. A flute. I had to play a recorder in elementary school. Play hot cross buns on it. I can't believe it myself, but we've reached the village. Go and talk to the sentry. I'll wait here and look around for the others. You're Marvin, right? Yes, it's me. Has Jordan been here yet? There's a wounded man here recently. Victor told me more of you might be coming. Is it just you and your friend? The rest are lost in the woods? They stayed behind. We just cleared a path. They should be here soon. Great. Even more freeloaders. Get inside. Victor has vouched for you, so don't even think about causing trouble in the village. We're gonna find Jordan and this... Excuse me, it's Victor. Continue on this path. When you come to a fork... Excuse me. Turn right towards the river. When you pass the bridge, you will have bastions in there. Victor is one of the employees there, and that's where your brother's resting. Now get lost. I've got more interesting things to do than chat with strangers. Alright, we found civilization. Got any swamp weed? Yes. Two gigahertz, 2 gigs of RAM. Yeah, your Pentium 4 probably gonna have a rough time. Especially if it doesn't have like a decent GPU in it. meat. Can't interact with any of these doors. Just see Jordan at the inn. Working on it. Gotta pick up all the things that aren't nailed down first, though. I'm guessing we'll be able to access all these buildings once we get to the inn. I have more important things on my mind. Yeah. It's kind of weird how the water doesn't flow. Just stock still. It's like a big river of jello. The Mole Rat Inn. Nice. Another straggler runs in with muddy boots. Relax, Martha. The first one said the rest would be here soon. They're our guests. They've come a long way. Please show them some understanding. You'll clean up after them? He must be Marvin, right? Your brother's waiting for you in the room upstairs. He has been injured by a blood fly and must rest. Where are the rest of your companions? We split up. They're just heading towards the village. Okay, we'll go meet them so they can get here without a problem. Here's something warm to eat. Herb stew. I advise you to rest as well. You look tired, frozen, and sore. Wow. Friendly, helpful people in a gothic game? That's just weird. I doubt I would be able to get through the first level of Holy Diver, let alone speedrun the damn thing. Yeah, this game is apparently, like, very, very big. Do you get visitors here often? Last few days have been less frequent than usual. Occasionally we'll see vineyard workers, lumberjacks, and diggers, and the townspeople drink at their own places. How's business going? Not only are the taxes going up by the day, half the crops rotted by these floods, but the farmers keep talking about that beast in the woods next to the village. What do you sell? Foodstuffs. Oh, recipes. Beer bread. Spicy soup with cabbage. Digger meat tripe. Pickled turnip. Country scrambled eggs. Who's got maps? $100. You don't like the controls in Gothic? I think they're great. They definitely take some getting used to, though. Holy diver! It's a great song. It's not a very great game, but it's a great song. Eggs for Bastion? Is that a recipe? Note I found in the kitchen. Bastion, how am I supposed to make scrambled eggs for our guests if you keep forgetting to buy fresh scavenger eggs? Either get a dozen of those eggs right away, or you can forget about serving our specialty, Martha. Oh yeah. Yeah, baby. That's the stuff. $100 XP for reading that. It's just a book about cooking. Hey, Jordan. Jordan, I was worried about you. Take it easy, little brother. It's not that easy to get rid of an old sweat like me. These little bastards took me by surprise. The most aggressive was this strange grey individual. On Laundrum, I've never seen one like it. You don't have to worry. It's just a little sting. I'll rest a bit and everything will be fine. Better tell me how the rest of you got to the village in one piece. Did you manage to find the uncle? I talked to Victor about it. He said Kurt lives near the inn. Apparently he went fishing recently and should be back in the village soon. We'll visit him when we both had some rest. Well, we've split up on the way here with the villagers. We split up. Me and Rupert went ahead to clear the way, and the rest are expected to reach the village soon. It's good to hear. I was afraid you guys wouldn't make it on your own. I even considered coming back to you. But then these blood flies ran into me, and I knew I needed something for my wound. Not so bad. At least you were able to get inside without too much trouble. Get some sleep, Marvin. Starting tomorrow, we begin a new life on this island. Do I have a bed? You slept well and feel rested. What's going on? Forgive me for waking you so early, but the rest of your companions have just arrived in the village. They told the sentries the whole story. It's a bit of a stretch, but they were eventually allowed inside. You seen Kurt anywhere along the way? Unfortunately, no. Looks like you'll have to check in with him yourself. Where exactly does he live? When you leave the inn, you should turn left towards Sir Ramsay's mansion, and then left again before you reach the hill on which the building stands. There you'll find several huts tightly packed next to each other. Kurt lives in the largest of them, right by the river. And where's the rest of my comrades at? They should be on their way to the inn. Looks like I'll have to prepare extra beds, and Martha will have to cook more stew. Have you been to see Jorn? How's he today? Martha's given him a herbal infusion and regularly applies compresses to the wound, but he's still very weak. Looks like he can't do without the help of a barber or alchemist. If I were you, I'd talk to your uncle. From what I remember, he got along well with the local alchemists. If you need anything, you can find me here at the inn. Alright. Save. This game does have quick saves, but I've seen a few people mention they've had save corruption issues with this game, so we're gonna be good little boys and save in different spots. Sunder? Your name is Sunder? Damn it, what do you want? What are you doing here? Give me a break, I'm busy. Ezekiel. Nothing to say. What's new? Don't annoy me. Not only do I have to serve you, but you ask stupid questions. Excuse me. What can you tell me about the village? What happens if I commit a crime? Fines for breaking the law in our village are dealt with by Albin. He's a representative of the law by the grace of Sir Ramsay and the acquiescence of Captain Roderick. Fines must also be paid in the village for any crime committed in the surrounding vineyards, farms, or fishing settlements. This arrangement suits everyone. Roderick has less work to do in town, Ramsay gets a share of every fine, and the farmers don't have to stand in line at the barracks. Won't we get you in trouble? Even if, don't worry about it. I don't think I'll face the pillory. Besides, I have the support of Bastion and Martha. Nobody's gonna mess with them. How you doing? Not everyone looks upon you with a favorable eye, but you're safe here at the inn. You can rest easy. How's life? We're finally safe. How you doing? I have to admit that Silbach has its charms, but I don't think this is the place for me. Hey, you. How you doing? Hi, Marvin. We're finally safe. Nobody seems to have anything interesting to say. How you doing? Have you come to annoy me? If that's the case, don't bother. I'm trying to convince these villagers to start feeding us better. Maybe if you got off your ass and helped out, they'd give you some food. Lazy bastard. How you feeling? Definitely better now, but I don't feel up to getting up yet. You have to look for Kurt yourself. His cabin was behind the inn. I'm sure you'll find it. I got some scavenger eggs. All 2 of them. 16 gold received. Alright, so it looks like we can get 8 gold per scavenger egg from this guy. How's life? I don't know you, leave me alone. Marvin, not all of our people made it to the village. What? Who's missing? Looks like Mywin and Daryl stayed in the cave. I should have thought of that earlier, but only now did I realize they were gone. Something happened to them. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to come back for them. Sure, let's go look for them. I like your attitude. But before we go, we need to find something for Daryl. What do you mean? He's badly injured. We may not be able to move him. If we could get some healing potion, it might make things a lot easier. You take care of the potion. I'll try to get something we can better defend ourselves with. Okay. Got your booster shot? Right on. How you doing? Don't bother me, I have important responsibilities on my mind. You train me? You? I'm supposed to train villagers, not strangers. Find someone else. I'm sure there's something that'll change your mind. Yes, gold. There's never enough of it. If you bring me some, we'll talk about your training. $10. Yeah, we'll hold off for now. Paola. Hey, you. Another bum? You must have been lured here by the smell of delicious bread, huh? If you're not going to buy anything, don't even bother me. Who are you? I'm Paola, and I work as a baker. In all of Archulos, there is no bread as delicious as mine. You sell. He's got grape tarts. Poor apple pie. Sweet blueberry bun. And recipes for some stuff. Sacks of flour and salt. Gotta be careful about stealing things. We can't sneak yet. What? You're not even looking at me. You motherfucker. God damn it. Yeah, the cookie is definitely new. Oh man, excuse me. Okay. What are you doing here? I'm making sure none of you ever think of snooping around our stuff. Something tells me you've been skipping manners class. That's a good one. Anything else you want to tell me? I just don't understand why you treat us this way. Still have doubts? I'd like to know what this is all about. Okay, I'll tell you why we don't like strangers like you. You think if you get your ass kicked by orcs, you can do whatever you want. You're taking our supplies, you're taking our food, and who knows, you might start taking our women from us too. You've already begun to take our lives. The poor man died because of you, I'm sure of it. Who are you talking about? What do you mean, who? Hendrik? I don't know the man. He was a good guy, honest and fair. He was the best sentry in the village, but one of you slaughtered him like a mole rat. Nothing to do with his death. Bellier only knows I do not and will not trust any of you. Now go away, I have work to do. This place is called Silbach? Yeah, Silbach. The whole island we're on is called Archulos. Yeah, let me guess. Bastion's got his barrel rim loose again. Old Thorsten will fix everything at the right price, of course. Who are you? My name is Thorsten. I'm the only blacksmith in this village. Forge weapons? Only if I have to. If the price is high, I prefer to make tools. They're simpler and more necessary. Which doesn't change the fact that I stock a few blades and axes. Maybe something will interest you. However, if you're looking for someone who could make you a decent blade, talk to Odgar. He has a workshop in the city. He's a real master at his craft. Do you work in this forge yourself? Stone, my apprentice, has been helping me out for a few years now. The boy's smart, a quick learner, but he's got a lot of work ahead of him. I'm here to make him a man, just like his father. Where do you source materials for your work? Do you burn them in a kiln, or do you import them from somewhere? Depends on what materials you're talking about. I buy my coal from Helmud in the east of the island, and burn the resulting pig iron in a kiln or in a one-off smoker. I can see that you have some idea about working in the forge. I used to help my father with his work, but that's old times. I've forgotten a lot of things. Blacksmithing is an art you can't forget, just like cutting wood or skinning game. You have the same gleam in your eye that I once saw in my pupil. If you wanted, I could try to get you something out of you. when you teach. Yes, but if I'm going to spend my time with a rookie like you, I have to get something out of it. Pay up and I'll teach you the basics of blacksmithing. 150 gold? Jesus. Damn, dude. How you doing? More and more people are hitting the island. If this is the harbinger of an impending war, it's probably time to pack up. What do you sell? Old curved sword. 6 damage. Ooh, 60 damage, sorry. Armor piercing plus one-handed combat bonus. Armor piercing, that's new. Guard stick. They have like pole arms? That's also new. Guard's old stick. Axe. Beater. Wolf knife, I remember that from Gothic 2. Pickaxes. Diagrams for blacksmithing. Soldier sword. Requires rookie blacksmithing. Thorn. Skewer. Lathe. Two-handed sword. Wind servant. A bloody reaper. Oh man, this guy's got all kinds of diagrams. They're cheap too, though. It's only $10 for a crafting diagram. That might be an interesting way to make money if you could find a large source of crafting materials. No, we haven't been. We just started the mod, Denmark. We crashed on this island and we found this village. So these people are talking about a city. So I'm assuming there's a bigger place than this. He sells hot blades? What? It's just sitting in his pocket? Oh. Nope. Sorry. Yes, just beat up people when they start working on the thing. Wait, you don't even have a name. Why can't you skip this stupid "Hey you" dialogue? Should I know about Silbach? In Silbach, we live on what we can grow ourselves. If there are any problems, we can count on no help from town. Maybe that's for the best. I'm happy not to see guards dictating what's allowed and what's not. Whose opinion matters here? Bash and Martha's. You cause them some trouble and you won't get into the inn for a few days. Plus you're gonna have to pay a penalty to Albin. I wouldn't mess with those three. How you doing? It's tough. The recent floods have taken their toll on us, but there's no need to give up. We'll not be defeated by the rain. This is a private workshop. What are you looking for? I've been here for a short time and have been exploring the area. If you must, do it in a way that doesn't disturb others at work. Who are you? My name is Stone, and I work here under the supervision of my master, Thorsten. As you can see, I have my hands full, so if that's all, don't bother me. Can you train me? Go to the city if you're looking for a teacher. Here people are busy working with me. It is no different. If I don't finish these nails by tomorrow, Thorsten will be furious. How you doing? Thorsten's a good teacher, but he has old-fashioned ways of working in the forge. Just keep it to yourself, or he'll beat the shit out of me. By the way, if you want, for a few coins, I can show you how to become stronger. 15 gold to raise our strength, okay. Alright. Good. Buddy, haven't you seen a ram? No. Oh, shit. My Bruce disappeared somewhere, and he's not coming back for a long time. Could you look around for him? I'm starting to get really worried. What does this ram look like? Like a sheep, only with horns. The only thing that makes him stand out is his huge appetite. Bruce was always rolling around in the garbage and eating everything that fell under his nose. He even ate the key to my chest a few days ago. Alright. Oh, look at the little lamb. Is this Bruce? No. A ram. Because he's got more than one. It would be kind of silly for it to be in the pen, I guess. Help me find my ram. 6 inches away from me. That's where the ram would be if this was like Dragon Age Inquisition. $10. Oh, Jesus. Rip. Yep, it's a Gothic game, alright. Excellent. Excellent. It's the best part of Gothic, man, is you get smoked by everything, and then eventually, when you become strong enough to just flatten them, it just feels so good to get payback. It's worth a try. It is possible to kill things that are way stronger than you if you're good at dodging attacks. What is that? Oh, jeez. Fucker was sneaking up on me. Sneaky prick. Oh man, excuse me. So did the lurker eat the ram? Because it, I mean, I'm guessing it broke through the fence here. Well, let's go tell him his fence is broken. You have a broken fence. You weren't supposed to watch the fence, you were supposed to look for my ram. What if your ram jumped down? Between lurkers and other monsters, my Bruce isn't stupid, he probably went the other way. What other way? The other way is where you're standing. Did you let him go by you? Fuck. Man, we got the Gothic parkour. Nope. What if there's stuff hidden on the roofs? Gothic 2, there's stuff all over the roofs of the city. Huh. Soundtrack's pretty good for this. Whoop. Take that, rat. Oh, no rat meat. Yeah, and apparently the Polish voice acting, if you understand Polish, like they actually got real voice actors from like Polish television programs and stuff. Like it's like a professional production, but it's just a free fucking game. It's pretty wild. Hey you look kind of like Sarthus. Who are you? Someone who is bored with constant repetitive questions. Don't you young people have something better to do than keep bothering me? Lockfar this, Lockfar that, Lockfar, who are you? Lockfar, my toe hurts. Lockfar, I have diarrhea. I've had enough of this. No, there's no voice acting in English. They're not gonna pay multiple voice casts for the thing they're not making any money on. The fact that they had voice acting at all is amazing. You familiar with herbs? And I thought I was the one with eye problems. Have you seen the garden near the house? See all those laboratory flasks on the shelves? Well, then you know the answer. Are you really asking me if I know anything about herbalism? Boy, I'm a master at this. Yeah, why'd I ask? It was so obvious. Every mage, to whatever circle he may belong, at least to some degree must know what will kill him and what will strengthen him. Brewing and using potions when creating and casting spells is essential. No, I didn't try the Polish voice acting. I just played through Nehrim, which had German voice acting, and I had like 7,000 people a day. Why is the voice acting in German? Why is it in German? Why is it in German? It's because that's what it is. So I figured I'd skip that this time. And this way I don't have to sit and wait for the voice acting to play out, and then give people like cliff notes of what was said. I'll just read the text. It's easier this way, so... Can you really do magic? Hey, Half-Baked. If you're asking if I can conjure up a prancing goblin with a pot of gold, you're out of luck. Sometimes I'll summon a breeze to dry my laundry faster. What exactly is magic? I could answer that question for you, but I'm tired, and you, to my eyes, won't understand any of it anyway. Can you teach me alchemy? You're kidding, right? You wouldn't live long enough to learn all the alchemical knowledge. How about at least teach me the basics? I could teach you some aspects of it, but you'd have to take a test first. What test? Well, a test to see if you can handle it, of course. What would such a test consist of? A true alchemist should demonstrate perseverance in pursuing a goal, cleverness in unraveling the mysteries of nature, and strength in acquiring difficult-to-access ingredients. I'm ready. Now that you're ready, let's move on to the first test, perseverance. Take that broom and clean up my house. A broom? Well, I'm old, my back's killing me. Also, I can't afford that kind of service. I thought as a test I'd have to pick herbs. Thank you for the 13 months, Half-Baked. Thank you very much, dude. Thought as a test I'd pick herbs. If you wish to grasp the secret knowledge... Alright, I'll do it. Great. When you're done, come see me and I'll tell you what to do next. Apparently I just leveled up. Alchemy is divided into 3 levels. While the first one could be learned from books, a good teacher will be needed for the next ones. Each of the levels allows you to produce more powerful potions. Rookie, simple healing decoctions, blue elder extracts, and short-lasting speed potions. Skilled, basic and advanced healing decoctions, potions temporarily enhancing abilities, and long-lasting speed potions. And master, powerful healing decoctions and potions permanently enhancing abilities. Alright. Blah blah blah. Alchemy. We know how alchemy works. So where's this broom? I need the red key. Is the broom in the chest? You gonna flip out if I open this? Can I read it with a Polish accent? I don't think I can do a Polish accent. Okay, it's locked. Is the broom outside? Sharpened stick. It's 20 damage. It's the same damage as their sword. Except their sword has armor piercing on it. That's cool. This is like a brand new animation set. There's no pole arms in Gothic 2. Neat. Did it give me a broom? Maybe. It doesn't. Broom. Never mind. There it is. Okay. I guess he gave it to us. So, guess I use it on the dirt. Any other dirt? I think that's it. Alright, I swept shit. I did what you asked. Pretty good. Tell you the truth, I thought you wouldn't make it. Time for another test. What should I do this time? You won't have to clean anything this time. Getting alchemical ingredients will often require you to be clever. This is the only way to avoid an encounter with a monster lurking in the bushes, which would easily tear you to pieces. Imagine her to be Martha, the innkeeper at the local tavern, and the secret ingredient you're supposed to get is her tasty stew. Bring me a whole pot of it. You think she's just gonna give it to me? Last time I got into a discussion with her, she almost came at me with a broom. Of course she won't give it back to you just like that. That's what this is all about. That's your job, so she doesn't see you. Okay. Clean his house, get him some lunch. This is my kind of teacher. Magic protection. Increase spell damage. Ooh, that's interesting. Scrolls. Dust Devil. Water Fist. Transform into Meat Bug. Transform into Field Raider. Breathing Potion. Allows you to breathe underwater. Did Gothic 2 have swimming? I guess they did, yeah. Yeah, they did. Speed Potion. Blue Elder Decoction. Just books, lore books, types of damage. Alright, we need to find him some stew. Lady Aldona, Lady of Silbach. Sir William, Lord of Silbach. Hey Roxy, how you doing, man? Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. How about THQ Nordic hires the guys that made this mod to make the Gothic remake instead of those dumb fucks in Spain that are currently doing it? These guys seem to understand Gothic a hell of a lot more than they do. Can we start like a petition? Can we do like a change.org petition? Atari 400. Nice. Are you new here? I don't think I've seen you here before. My name's Marvin, and I recently arrived on the island. I'm Folkert. By the way, you picked a bad time to travel. I've had time to figure it out, but I didn't have much choice. Are you running away from the war? You guessed it. Like most newcomers lately, but I don't blame you at all. These are troubled times, and not everyone is willing to die for the king. What do you do here? I make sure wild animals and uninvited guests stay away from the village. Since my replacement, Rolf, went missing in the storm, I've had my hands full. Your replacement's missing? He insisted on checking to see if there were any supplies left near the old fishing boat. With these damn floods, every barrel of wine or fish is at a premium. There's been no sign of him since yesterday. I'd go looking for him, but Alvin wouldn't let me leave the village now. Maybe I can check out what's going on with him. Would you really do that for me? Sure. Try. Do you have anything to defend yourself with? Defend? The surroundings of Silbach are not safe. It's full of wild animals, so it's worth having even the simplest mace to defend yourself. Something would come in handy. Take this sword. It may not be a quality weapon, but it'll kill a mole rat or a scavenger. Thanks. Where is this boat? Follow the road south. You'll reach a bridge. Next to it, you'll find this boat. It was used by fishermen, but for some time it has been a point of exchange of goods between the village and the little vineyard. And what does Rolf look like? He's a little boy. I'm guessing about your age. Got a ponytail, and he's not exactly a muscle man. When he left, he was wearing a typical sleeveless country outfit. How you doing? It's all quiet. Makes me a little uneasy because silence usually heralds a storm. What if you wouldn't prefer to use a decent weapon instead of a stick that can't even pierce the lurker skin? I guarantee I won't take more than Paulus for lessons. And as for learning how to use heavy weapons, it's really not much. This guy trains 200 weapons for cheap. 15 gold. Nice, okay. Good, good, good. Can I take this armor? Melee weapons can be divided into one-handed, two-handed. There's also a division into weapons requiring strength or dexterity. One-handed strength, swords and small axes. Two-handed strength, large axes, large swords. One-handed dexterity, light swords and broadswords. Two-handed dexterity, long pikes and spears. Each weapon has its advantages and disadvantages, but strength always determines the additional power of the strike. Do not be fooled by pure strength, though. Dexterity weapons can be just as deadly, especially if we balance our training. Alright. Guessing you have a very important reason for bothering me? There's been a lot of strangers around here lately, unfortunately for us. I'm Albin, and I serve as the elder of this village. It is I who makes the most important decisions in the absence of the gracious Sir Ramsay. Let me teach you the first important lesson. Don't even think about touching anything that doesn't belong to you. If you steal anything, even if it's a rotten turnip torn from someone's field, I'll know about it, and you'll be answering for it before me. What are the laws in Silbach? You're in the territory of the Kingdom of Myrtana, so the same laws apply here as in other parts of the kingdom. All crimes, such as theft, trespassing, and murder, are strictly punished. In addition, certain island residents and city citizens have a number of additional rights. But since you are neither, you are not privileged. Take this brochure. In it, you'll find all the information you need. What should I know about this place? The village of Silbach is ruled by the noble Sir Ramsay, which the King of Myrtana gave to his family many centuries ago. Since the fall of the royal fleet, the village has served as the granary of all of Archulos, something the governor and his men are used to forgetting. Although Myrtanian law applies here, you are answerable for your offenses in the first instance under local law to Sir Ramsay, who I represent. Where can I meet this Sir Ramsay? The Honorable Sir Ramsay is currently in the city, but even if by some miracle you do meet him there, I doubt he'll want to talk with you. How are things going? Shouldn't you get a job, you freeloader? Excuse me. Oh, information. How to use a bow. Point at something, shoot it till it's dead. It's pretty straightforward. We gotta find somebody who can teach us how to sneak. So we can start stealing everything that isn't nailed down. Start making some money. I'm busy, leave me alone. What are you doing in my kitchen? You cook? Tell me, how'd you come up with that? Let's think. Maybe it's because I'm wearing this apron and holding this pan in my hand. Of course I'm a cook, and a very, very upset cook at that. I came to see what you were cooking. Hey, Keo. Right now I'm trying to cook a delicious wild boar stew with vegetables, but someone just got in my way. Cooking is a true art. Like any other, it requires patience, precision, and... Wait a minute, can you smell it? You may want to look at the... Oh no! No, 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 not that! It's all thanks to you! What'd I have to do with it? The fact that you barged in here as if nothing ever happened and tore me away from work. Alvin will kill me, but first I'll be in the hole for a few days and then I'll be hanging from a branch. You cook for Alvin? I've been cooking for the entire court since Ramsay and his court left us, but looking at what happened today, I may be out of here soon, at the very least. This stew was supposed to be for the elder and his wife, and now it's just fit to throw away. Maybe I could get you some new meat? Boar meat. Yeah, I can see that. I don't know how you do that, but by the time you do, the stench will have spread throughout the court, and then nothing can save me. You got nothing to lose. Actually, I don't. I'm already dead anyway. If by some miracle you manage to find a piece of venison, come to me with it immediately. But first, I want to see a piece of juicy boar meat in front of me, otherwise we have nothing to talk about. Alright. Look at that. My eyes... Leather bellow? $25 gold. Hey, we have enough money to afford a map of the island now. Hey, Lockfar. I haven't found your stew yet. Meat bug! Should probably save if I'm gonna pick up random things like that. Dun, 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 dun. We talked to you already. Could I have some of that delicious stew? No. Come on. No. Assuming if I take this, they're gonna lose their shit. Oh. You thief! You got the urge to steal, huh? Hands off my stew. I didn't take it for myself, but for Lockvar. Yeah, for who? For Lockvar. Not only do you admit to thievery, but you blame it on an old man who can barely move his legs? Shame on you. You won't get anything from me anymore. Damn it. We need to find a shady individual in this town. Teach us how to sneak. It's like the most valuable skill you can ever learn in Gothic. Maybe we could wait until everybody's in bed. Sleep till midnight. Do people never sleep? I don't see Martha anywhere. Aha! Perfect crime! Fuck! Maybe if I just run outside to Lockbar. Since she's camped out by the stairs now. It's not even for me, it's for the stupid alchemist. Cheese it. Ah. Really? Really? Is this enough stew? Ho ho, certainly. Thanks, kid. Om nom nom nom. Mmm, delicious. Martha is a wonderful woman after all. Well, science requires sacrifice. So far I've swept your hut, brought you food. How does that help me learn alchemy? Ah, you'll see. Time for the ultimate test. Strength test. Where cleverness fails, you'll have to face the threat personally. Go to the local chapel and drive out all the monsters that have nested there. Monsters. This time it's no joke, boy. I managed to lock the doors so they won't get outside so easily. Just remember that there are a few weapons that are capable of hurting them. Why don't you tell the sentries about them? Because this is your test, not theirs. What should I use to kill them? Try a broom. Broom? Don't you have a sword? Let me give you some advice. Sometimes the simplest solutions are the best. Take this key. It'll open the door to the chapel. Go, and may Adnus be with you. Why is it, like, shaking? The camera's, like, wigging out. What is causing that? Ah, she doesn't intercept us now. Now that we don't have the stew on us. Ah. It's really annoying. What is causing that? I'm gonna close and reopen the game here. It's gonna drive me nuts. Dang it, it's still doing it. Well. God damn. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. Is this the chapel? This looks like a chapel. Oh god, meat bugs. Hey, perish frog. Oop, the meat bug. He did give us a broom, but I have a sword. Ooh, teleportation rune. I see you're back, safe and sound. So, victory, 500 XP, nice. Yes, I crushed them all. When you left here, your face was as pale as canvas. Fear has taken hold of you, as if it were sending you to fight Beliar himself. Enough with the jokes. When will I finally learn something about alchemy? Alchemy, right, I forgot. Here's a book called Fundamentals of Alchemy. Take it and read it. That's it? No gathering herbs or brewing potions? You want to learn the basics of alchemy? You'll learn them. Of course, if you can read. Now, if you please, let me take a nap. I'm so sleepy after all that stew. Can you tell me anything about this stone? Ah, the stone. Boy, that's a teleportation rune, one of the most advanced magical achievements. In an instant, its user is able to move to a completely different place. Of course, the range of such teleportation is limited by distance and the specific points to which the runes are assigned. Another issue remains. Teleportation runes cannot be used by everyone. So I won't have any use for it. You can look around the island for special pentagrams and try to use the runes right there. That should help. Anyway, I don't have the energy right now to tell you all the intricacies of this phenomenon. Take this book. It interests you so much. Right. Can you increase my magic power? How much? 75 gold. Yeah, we looked at what he sells. Okay. What are these books? Oh yeah, the statute of the village, right. The following offenses are subject to a fine. Theft, regardless of the value or size of the item. Picking fights, except for honorable duels or self-defense. Attacking livestock. In the village of Silbach, the only person who has the right to slaughter is the butcher. Distribution of illegal goods, according to the Royal Register. Murder, according to Myrtanian tradition. Witnesses to a murder are entitled to immediate punishment. But if the perpetrator gets away with it, they can pay a fine as compensation. What? Is that a translation issue? Because it doesn't make any sense. Why would witnesses of a murder be punished? Oh, anyway. The following offenses do not count toward the fine, but they do allow the victim to use self-defense. Breaking into a home without the owner's consent, an exception is made for any commercial premises marked with appropriate signs. Touching trunks, chests, and containers, even if there's not yet been a theft. Provoking fights by drawing weapons or magic. You're also advised that all charges must be dropped if no eyewitnesses can testify to the offense. Basics of alchemy. Okay, so we could spend 10 learning points to learn alchemy. Okay. We'll hold off on spending any LP at the moment. How many do we have? We have 20 LP right now. The secrets of teleportation runes. Teleportation magic is still a mysterious and unexplored field. No one is able to determine from which of the gods it originated. Some even claim that it does not come from them, but is the pinnacle of the human mind's achievements. To use teleportation runes, no knowledge of circles of magic is needed. Anyone can pick up a rune and attempt to teleport to its assigned location. Few, however, will be transported instantly. It is an innate gift that even years of learning cannot replace. For all others, an approach to a place of power is required. Many researchers and mages have further enhanced these places with the symbol of a pentagram enclosed in a circle. This technique created teleportation networks in many regions of the world. Supposedly it was taken from the priests of the Wolf Sons, who used them to create point teleporters. It's not known how they developed such magic. It's exactly what he explained to us. Okay. Now we know what those pentagrams are. Those are teleportation points. Gothic 2 had factions to join. There's the bandits and the paladins and the mages. How's life? Who are you? I don't know you. Leave me alone. Everybody's so friendly in this town. Oh, there's just Kurt. What are you snooping around for? Get away from my hut. You're probably looking for something to steal and sell for booze, huh? I know people like you. Don't you recognize me? Because I do you. I'm Marvin, Jordan's brother, your nephew. Oh, shit. Let the mole rat fondle you. Marvin, how's the old man holding up? That's a subject for a longer conversation. And we'll talk about it some other time. And Jordan, he must have outgrown Gert by now. We arrived to the island together, but he stayed at Victor's Inn. He's not feeling too well. What about him? He was stung by a blood fly on his way to Silbach. That's why I was looking for you. Not good. Those bastards can get under the skin of even the toughest guys. Let's not waste any more time and go talk to Jordan. Shouldn't you be lying down right now? For all my bones to freeze and for me to suffocate in this attic, I had to come down for some air. Long time no see, Uncle. Indeed. When was that? The only thing I remember is that the last time I saw you with us, you were a head shorter. Oh, and you had a little more hair on it. Forgive us for coming here so unannounced, and suddenly we're asking for your help. Relax, boy. We're family. Adnos himself taught us that family is the most important thing, no matter what happens to it. Better tell us what's going on at Lodrum? How's the old man? Probably didn't want to give up the bloody smithy. Your father recently passed away. Damn, we had our disagreements, but he was a good man. He tried his best to make a living and raise you to be good boys. May Adnos let him have his peace. Looking at the looks on your faces, I'm guessing you'd probably rather not talk about it. First your mother, now your father. Truly, we live in troubled times. With all those rumors of coming orcs. It's not rumors, the orcs are approaching Lodrum. This is exactly why we decided to flee the island. Are you sure? In our village, many people say that the orcs are an invention of the Myrtanians, who try to maintain their power by fear. Let's not talk about all that dreary stuff anymore. You made it to Archolos in one piece. You can now leave the past behind and start a new life here. You definitely want to go to the city. That's where you can make money. Going to the city was our plan. But as you probably notice, I'm just slowing down Marvin in my current state. And we need to get you something to help with that nasty sting. Really, I don't know if there's a need. I'm slowly getting better. Come on, Jordan. I know a water mage who lives here in Silbach. I even helped him with one thing recently. He doesn't practice alchemy anymore, but he can certainly come up with something for your wound. Marvin, why don't you run over and ask him for something for your brother's wound? In the meantime, I'll have another talk with Jordan and help him climb up those crooked stairs at the inn. Sure thing. See you around. Where's this water mage? You got any more directions for me other than in town? Guess not. Can you tell me something about the island? What do you want to know? What do people do for a living here? Well, before the war, Archulos' main source of income was the maritime trade. Our wines found their way to almost all the tables of the kingdom. Pearls and amber to the necks of the noblewomen, of course strung on chains of local gold. Now that it's all gone, we're trading it amongst ourselves, and it's gradually killing the economy. May this war end as soon as possible. Everyone longs for a return to normality. Who are the most important people on the island? The most important person on Archulos is undoubtedly Governor Morris. He's the one who makes sure that the laws and edicts of the king are fully respected and enforced by the islanders. He's aided in maintaining order on the island by the city guard under the command of Captain Roderick, who wants at all costs to restore the organization to its former glory. The city also houses the trading post of the Archolos Guild, which controls most of the island's trade. Business is being looked after by a bunch of seasoned mercenaries, most of whom are nothing but common thugs. Advise you to stay away from them. In the southeast of the island, there is the ancient fortress commonly referred to as Wolf's Den. These are the lands ruled by Ulrich. Many consider him to be an oddity, too fond of his family's history. But the fact is that he controls most of the silver and gold mines on the island, so he can't complain about lack of money. Finally, the water mages who are based in an isolated monastery in the east are also worth mentioning. You can also find a few of them in town, where they lift the spirits of the citizens and heal the sick. Are there any places I should avoid? First of all, avoid forests and wilderness. It'd be complete foolishness to venture into them in the middle of the night. The island's full of monsters that you wouldn't encounter on Landrum, so when deciding on a path through the wilderness, you better be well prepared. As to the civilized places you should avoid, well, I won't tell you much about that. All I know is that the poor district in the city, next to the harbor, has a bad reputation. All sorts of people hang out there. What about the history of the island? Your best bet is to ask scholars about it. All I know is that Archulos was once divided between several clans, which were united under banner by a certain Volzak. Shit, text scrolled too fast. After Volzak, there was some sort of civil war, probably between his sons, and they were reconciled by the king of Myrtana. Reconciled? Yes, by conquering all of Archolos. Okay, I guess we're going to find a water mage. Lokvar. Okay, that's Lokvar. Lokvar is the water mage. Okay. We know where Lokvar is. Oop. Lokvar, you lazy bastard. Hey. I come from my brother's medicine. I've told you at least 100 times I won't take care of every farmer's wound. I've brewed enough potions already. Kurt sent me. I hear you owe him a favor. Ah, Kurt, he wants something again. He helped me once, and now I think he's going to pester me for the rest of my life with these favors. Okay, tell me exactly what you need. My brother was bitten by a bloodfly. Sir, can you help him in any way? Like I said, I have no intention of making any potions. However, if I don't give you anything, I'll probably have Kurt come in here every day. Let's see. I can prepare a special herbal bandage for your brother. Most bloodfly stings are not dangerous, but it is very important not to scratch them. Otherwise, the wound will become more dangerous. I'll need some fresh plants for this. I'll make you a list of all the ingredients you need. Ask Riorgian. Maybe he can help you find and identify them. Who's Riorgian? He's a young novice just doing his pilgrimage and recently arrived in Silbach. He's here to clean the nearby chapel. It'll be the safest if you go together. He's probably hanging around a cemetery somewhere right now. Alright. I guess that would be him here. Hi. Hey, you. You're Jordan, right? Hello, traveler. How can I help you? Lokvar said we could go into the forest together. I'm to find herbs on this list there. Indeed, you should have no problem finding these plants in this area. Actually, it works out very well. I was supposed to clean up a nearby statue of Atenos today and make an offering on it. You can accompany me. I'm sure we could find anything you need on the way. Alright, let's go. Follow me and look around for plants. Don't stray too far either. The woods around Silbach can be very dangerous. Do 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 do. What is the list? 5 healing plants, 1 graded healing root, 2 eastern violets. Okay. What the? Well, at least in Gothic tradition, we're getting the XP for thing he's killing. Yeah, fireball that shit. Get him! Get him! Sick. There's a healing plant. XP. Nice. Oh, there's an eastern violet. Alright, that's the place. I'll take care of the shrine. You take a look around. Oh, wait a minute. See, it's a route from your list, cleverly tucked away. Well, and get this too, it should make your search easier. The spell not only allows you to attract objects, it also directs your hands towards them. It's useful for finding eastern violets, they really like to hide. Remember, don't stray too far from me, there are many dangerous creatures living in these woods. What's with the shrines? It's a place of special presence of Adnos. By praying at them, you can calm your mind and regenerate your magical power. Of course, if you spend more time in sincere prayer, you can count on even more lasting graces. Unlike Enos, you don't even have to make any offerings of gold, just fervent prayer. Can I become a novice? Becoming a novice involves many sacrifices. First of all, you must abandon all your worldly possessions. Half should be given to the poor, the other half to the monastery treasury. You must also leave your homeland and break contact with your immediate family. A water mage should not serve where he comes from. Finally, it's also important to remember that recruitment opens only once a year, and the novitiate itself lasts at least 5 years. So there's no way I can practice magic? Relax, it's not that bad. Although it can be expensive regardless of your state of knowledge, you can use magical scrolls, such as this one, for example. Of course, some more powerful spells will require you to expand your magical abilities, but every person has the potential to develop them, better or worse. It is even possible to learn the knowledge of magic circles without learning from water or fire mages, but for this you need appropriate books and a lot of patience. However, many mages believe that runic magic should be a secret in the monasteries and forbid learning from these books, making them very difficult to obtain. If this works like a traditional Gothic game, there'll be different factions we can join, and each faction will have its own like character class. So there'll be like a fighter faction, a hybrid faction with like some magic, some fighting, and then a mage faction. Again, that's assuming they went with the traditional Gothic formula. I have no idea. We'll find out. Are there more novices and mages living on the island? Of course, Archulos is one of the most important places for our order. To the east in the main part of the island is our monastery, where the most important water mages and all the novices live on a daily basis. That's where I'm getting my education. I'm currently here to get some field experience, as it is nicely put. Since you're interested in magic, I have a suggestion for you. I've been assigned some work to do while I'm still on the island. Perhaps you'd be willing to help me with it. As a reward, I could give you a scroll or two. Meet me at the Silbach cemetery once I've wrapped up everything here. Alright. Yoink. Hey, boar meat. We need that for the lady who burnt her shit. Oh god. Oh, don't kill me. Oh. Damn it. Almost got him. Who are you? My name's Marcus. I'm a hunter. Make sure the beasts don't get too close to the village and the farmlands. Are you local and haven't started complaining about refugees yet? When I came here many years ago, I was treated as badly as you. Back then, there was also a plague of field beasts, which didn't make the locals feel any better. Everything changed when the people found out I was a hunter. From then on, they started treating me with respect. Some even turned out to be friendly. After completing the order, I decided to stay here for a while. Time passed. The animals did not disappear, so I stayed here until today. Give me some advice on archery? When it comes to shooting animals, the rule is simple. Kill before it gets you. So with humans, you don't always want to kill. When you see that your opponent is barely breathing, aim at his legs. Only then take a shot. This way you'll knock your opponent down, but you won't kill him. With a bit of luck, you won't hit the knee, and the delinquent will even be able to get up once he wakes up. Where can I find a boar? Boars are dangerous animals, but they generally feed in densely wooded areas. I've seen a few individuals south of Silbach gates. Most live in the woods east of the village. You going hunting? I have to get their meat. Why are you not just buy the boar meat from some trader? Boars usually walk in packs, which can be deadly to inexperienced hunters. How you doing? Watch out for frogmen. Farmers have seen them near the river west of my camp lately. They look like overgrown goblins, but they have the strength of a full-grown orc. It's a good thing they're not outside Archulos, or we'd have a war with them. Hey, Jonas. They usually stick close to water and avoid fighting, but caution is never too much. How you doing? Everything's quiet. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, so you can teach bow making for 150 gold. Oh, animal trophies is 150 gold? Man. Man. When he trains dexterity. It looks like weapon and stats are cheap to train, but all the other skills are like mega expensive. Alright, so we got someone who can teach us hunting trophies. We definitely want to learn that soon, so we're not losing out on a bunch of money. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Yes. Kill the boar. Kill the boar. Yeah. There's another one. Get the other one. Get the other one. Ha! Thank you. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah. Blah, blah, blah. There we go. Okay, let's save. Where's that other boar corpse? He killed two of them. Where's the other one? There it is. Hiding in the bush. Alright, we got enough Eastern Violet. We still need 2 more healing plants. Oh god. Ah. Oh god. Hey, mage man. Mage boy. Help. Oh, shit. One I could have taken. Not both. Yes, the scavenger noise. Mega chickens. Oh, yawn, yawn, yawn. Don't have the right item. To do what? It's like something in this town, like the terrain has like micro dips or something that's making the camera go nuts. It's only in specific spots. It's weird. You in here, Lokvar? Here are the collected plants. They should still be fresh. I'll be the judge of that. Now go away. I need a moment of peace to deal with this. Come back in a few hours. Alright. I was about to check on you and Lokvar myself. Did you get anything for Jorn's wounds? Before he went to take a nap, he said he was feeling better, but apparently the itching was very bothersome. Under no circumstances should he scratch those wounds. Is that what Lokvar said? Well, we'll pass it on to your brother when he wakes up. Bandage won't be ready for another couple hours. And we have a moment to sit by our peaceful river and catch some juicy fish. I suspect no one has taught you that yet. I don't think there's ever been an opportunity. It just happened to show up now. You'll see what your uncle does, and we'll have a little chat about everything that's happened. Come on, I know a place where they bite good. Let's go fishing. Also, let's save our game. Whoa. Yeah, it's something about the town. The camera's going blah, 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 blah. Like we're in an earthquake or something. We're on the spot. The river is perfectly deep here, and the fish practically fall on the rod by themselves. Here, try it for yourself. Jorn was able to tell me about your argument with your father and what happened afterwards. I understand you perfectly. I probably would have done the same thing myself. Your father had his problems. Too bad he couldn't win over that nasty addiction. Made mistakes there on Londra. Quite a few. But I'm here now in Archulos. I want to start all over again here. Forget the past. I understand this perfectly. It's hard to think of a better place for a fresh start than Archulos. When the whole world is going crazy, Archolos continues to be something. Have you thought about what you'd like to do here on the island? Oh, interesting. So I have to choose what I say, and I get a bonus. 5 dex, 5 strength, +2 one-handed and two-handed weapons, +2 bow and crossbow, +20 hit points, +5 mana. I guess strength. Help us equip better weapons eventually. No one can beat me here. I'll be stronger than I was in Londrum. Well, I get to pick multiple things. Dexterity. Sword fighting. Sword fighting. Let's open to finally learn proper sword fighting. Interesting plans. Hopefully you can make them a reality. Lately, I've been the one asking you something. Maybe you'd like to know something. What was Father like when we were young? Better. Always had to be better at everything. Didn't matter what I did. I heard from our father, your grandfather, that my brother something. He did really well in the forge. He was a disciplined soldier too, even had the potential to be a commander, but then your mother appeared. He may have abandoned his career, but in the end he was truly happy. How'd parents meet? Fortunately, he never told me much about it. As you may have heard, we didn't have the best contact. Was there any argument between you and my father? I was sick of living in his shadow all the time. I just took everything I had one day and came here to Archulos. Many years passed until he came to visit me. After that, we even wrote each other sometimes and tried to live in harmony, but I wouldn't say we were friends. What do you do here? Mostly I fish, whether it's here in the river or on my boat when I sail to the Lurker's coast. It's hard to make a living out of it, though, so sometimes I'll deliver something to someone, tell someone about something, or chase a rat out of the house. To achieve something on Archulos, you must be versatile and not afraid of any job. Why don't we check on that bandage for Jordan? You're right. We've been here a while, haven't we? Don't worry. Just because you didn't manage to catch any fish doesn't mean you don't have the talent for it. Don't be discouraged. Here's mine for encouragement. I'll visit Lokvar and ask him about this bandage. I still have a matter of my own to ask him about. I want to talk to you about one more thing. When I was at the inn, I heard the farmers complaining to Bastion a lot about the rest of your companions. If this keeps up, Albin will be forced to kick them out of the village. Maybe you could talk to him and try to calm the situation down somehow? Since you're one of them, he might listen to you. Albin lives in that big house on the hill near the chapel. It's hard to miss. As for Jordan, you can rest assured I'll take care of him. Alright. We leveled up to level 3. 30 learning points. Just a book about pickpocketing. Looks like most non-combat skills have 3 ranks. Rookie, expert, and master. Alright, you guys gonna flip out if I steal barrel? Ah! Hi, Kurt. What the hell are you doing here? Thought you were going to look after my brother. Why are you snooping around for? That's not yours. Speak or I'll get you. Just took a wrong turn. Come on, get out. If I see you here again, I won't be so nice. Oh shit, it's Bruce. Hey, Bruce. Hi. Ram? Nee. Come with me. Nee. He's coming. Where was the sheep guy? There he is. I'll be damned, you found Bruce. Thank you. I think I'll start locking the homestead at night. Please, drink to our health. This guy sells some recipes. Roasted insects. Yum. Cool, okay. That's that quest. We also have some boar meat we can give to that lady who's in the house we need to go to anyway, so that'll work out. Oops. That's just the bow book. We've read that already. Just Albin. Where's the cook lady? Hopefully we didn't take too long. Okay, good. Hey. Have some raw boar meat. This meat is juicy and tender. Well done. Just what I was looking for. Now, let's talk about... Easy, easy. I didn't forget about your reward. After your action, I'd say we're even. On the other hand, you were pretty quick with that meat, so you deserve at least a small reward. I'll mention to Albin that you helped me in the kitchen. Who knows, maybe the elder will like the dish so much that he'll soon appoint you to be my helper. Kind word always helps. Alright, another quest down. Some more XP. My companions need help. Seems like sooner or later I'd have to deal with you anyway. We could use some supplies. Besides, I do not hide the fact that the inhabitants of Silbach are not friendly to us. As a matter of fact, if I could, I would chase you out of the village today, but I don't want to expose my people to unnecessary bloodshed. I have no commands to help the needy. According to this commandment, you could do something for us in return. How can we help you? There's some things you'd be good at. Grazing sheep, shoveling dung, turning spoiled or animal-ridden food into compost. If 3 of your friends promise to take care of this, I'll make sure nothing will happen to you. I'll talk to them. I doubt they'll be happy. I see you're a sensible boy. It'd be better for you if your companions showed similar sense. Who are you? My name is Veet. I'm a traveler and can offer you everything you need to survive in the wild. Torches, potions, weapons, food. The woods here are terribly dangerous without the right equipment. I would not venture into them. Unless you're an experienced fighter, but you don't look like one. Can I help you with something? Actually, yeah. As I did every evening, I sipped wine at the inn. When I was already completely drunk, a farmer spoke to me and offered bet who would drink more and stay on his feet. I didn't have any gold left, so I spent it all on wine, so I offered my pass, which allows me to go in and out of town. I don't know what tempted me then, but I've never made a more stupid decision in my life. Of course I lost, and so did the document. It's not that easy to get a new one. And I don't like giving guards a bribe every time. What was the farmer's name? Severin. Where can I find him? As I painfully discovered, he spends his evenings at the inn, but by day you'll probably find him in some field. I'll help you. I thought from the beginning that you were a good guy. How do I get it from him? Should I kill him? Have you lost your mind? You have a matter to deal with, and the first thing that comes to your mind is murder? You'd have the whole village on yourself. You'd be a bloodstain scattered all over the village. And how do I do it? I don't know. Figure something out. Just don't kill him under any circumstances. Ooh. Fancy light leather armor. Interesting. Okay. How you doing? If you'll sell the matter of my past, everything will be alright. Rusty cell. Potions. Amulet of strong bones. Blunt protection. Nice. Dexterity, strength. Boxer's ring. If we wear 2 boxer's rings and we don't have any weapons on, increase strength by 4 times. Maximum hit points 30. Wow, okay. So I guess if you wanna be a fucking melee dude, you gotta get 2 of these boxer rings at 500 gold apiece. Have fun. Fish soup with herbs. Shepherd's roast marinated in wine. Menzies? A bottle into which the concoction can be poured. Menzies? That's a weird name. Pans, shovels, all kinds of stuff. So, what'd you learn from Alvin? He's agreed to help us, but expects most of us to start working in the village for a living. Sounds like a reasonable proposition. You'll now have to somehow convince this bunch to help in the field. Jordan asked about you, maybe you should talk to them. What? Not so fast, Snot. What do you want? I heard you were seeing your uncle. I may have. What's it to you? Not everyone here is as well positioned as you and your brother. It'd be nice if you'd stand up for us with him. After all, we've been through so much together. What specifically do you want me to do? I saw that the locals keep a small livestock farm. In addition to sheep, I also noticed a ram. I wonder what their meat tastes like. Bring me a decent roast steak of one of them. You could finally do something on your own, you lazy prick. No way, Leech. You'd finally have to do something yourself instead of constantly preying on others. Watch it, punk. Silent doesn't look big to me. It's better for you that I never see your smooth face again. Yeah, fuck you, Fabio. Did you get back in bed, man? How you feeling? It's just a blood fly sting, nothing to worry about. Definitely better now. A little rest in a comfortable bed and a warm meal can do wonders. Good thing you brought Kurt here, at least. I have someone to talk to about the current situation and reminisce a bit about old times. And how do you like Silbach? Did you manage to find out anything interesting? The village seems quite nice, but its inhabitants, not so much. You have to understand them. There's a war going on, and we are another refugee reaching the island. Everyone is afraid for their stocks and what tomorrow will bring. People on Archulos have always valued hard work. You show them that you're not just another freeloader, they'll definitely start to respect you. Well, the village elders agreed to protect us. As long as we're willing to work for it. Perfect. I'd love something to keep my hands busy myself. Let me know when you have something for me. Do you think we'll ever get back to Laundrum again? Not yet used to Archulos and already missing your hometown? I'm sure we'll go back there someday. The only question is, will there be anything else to go back to? On the other hand, Silbach and the surrounding area are not that different from London. Remember all the farmland, the meadows full of sheep, and the boats that moored in that little harbor? Apparently I skipped part of that text. It sucks the text automatically goes, so if I don't read it fast enough, we miss out on it. Don't you miss the rest of our family? Of course I miss them. Some things, however, are beyond our control. They'd probably have sent us here and stayed on London. You know how important home was to them? I think the only thing more important was us. Our mother was a wise and hard-working woman. If it hadn't been for her, probably none of us would have been able to read or write. I myself have wondered many times why Archolos allows such good people to leave this world so early. You know what happened to Father after she died? Instead of working in the forge, he spent most of his time in the moonshine room. I know you two didn't get along very well, especially when you had to take over helping at the forge after I became Master Hand's apprentice. Then this accident happened. Accident? Let's not ruin the moment. We'll come back to this conversation another time. I just want you to know that I understand all that has happened, and I don't hold it against you. What made you think of running away just now? The war's been going on for a long time. What made you think to flee just now? Believe me, one orc scout on an island is mere reconnaissance, but half a dozen is the ultimate preparation for a landing. A few more days of waiting, and who knows if we would be awakened at night by the sound of orc war drums. What do you think of Kurt? He's a decent guy. Father always appreciated him. You can see that he's old and let himself go, but for now, he's good to us, tries to help us. Although I don't hide the fact that the tip of his own nose is more important to him than we are, and if something were to happen to his detriment, he would probably care more about his own skin. Alright. I see your brother inherited his industriousness from his father. I don't know if working in the fields is a good idea in his condition. Talk to Bastion. Maybe he'll agree to have some help peeling turnips. Have you got a job for my brother? How about peeling turnips? Alvin told us to take care of something in the village. Good idea. At least Martha won't be complaining in his ear anymore about just lying around, eating and doing nothing. I'll call him over here and show him what's what. You don't have to worry about Alvin either. I'll tell him your brother works here. Got a job for me? Let's see. There is something you're suited for. Many of the cottages were affected by the storms, and lots of boards are needed to repair. Near Silbach, there is a signal tower. It's as old as the world, and no fire has been lit on it for over 30 years. Not sure why the governor is paying guards to guard this pile of rubble. They'd be much more of use to the village. Go to them and ask for wood. They should have some on hand. You can also try to look at the woodcutter's camp, but it takes longer, and it's a more dangerous road to get there. How much wood do you need? Approximately be about 20 pieces. What's the fastest way I can get to that tower? When you exit the village through the south gate, keep to the rocks on your left, past the splits, and then take the path up the hill. The signal tower will be at the top of the hill. When you meet a guard named Johan, tell him I sent you. We've known each other for years, so maybe he'll treat you more leniently. Where's this woodcutter's camp? Go out of the village to the south gate. It's one just outside of Ramsey's Manor. Then head east upstream over two large wooden bridges until you come to a large lake. Newt's camp should be north of there in a small grove. Alright. I know it's hard for you, but you're not the only one with problems. Do the right thing and I'll put in a good word for you. How's business going? Not only are the taxes going up day by day, half the crops... Stop walking into me! Half the crops rotted by these floods, but the farmers keep talking about the beast outside the village. What are you doing here? Give me a break, I'm busy. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? I'll tell you how I'm doing. They're drooling, smelly, stinky drunkards at every turn. I've had enough of this place. And the worst of them is Rick. Just watch until he starts to make a move at me. But all he'll get from me is a salt kick in the jewels. As far as I know, it won't be long before our problems with the locals are over. Why, are you going to town? Maybe you need a companion? Not for now, but the Elder will keep us safe if we start working. Me at work? Maybe it's not such a bad idea, but I'll never feel safe as long as that hog is staring at me. Okay, so I guess we need to find Rick and deal with him. Looking for people to work. Then look for yourself, sweetie, but not me. I'm not going to get my hands dirty working in the fields. Besides, I'm leaving soon anyway. Hey, you. Another bum? He must have been lured here by the smell of delicious bread. Oh, this guy. Bread man. Hey, Rick. Leave her alone. What do you want? Stop staring at that girl like she's a piece of meat. I'll stare at whomever I want, however I want. It's none of your business, you little prick. Have you seen those chains outside? I'll make you get into them. They've been there for 10 years and they're hard not to miss. I can make you get into them. And how would you do that? As a matter of fact, I'm a friend of the Elder. All I have to do is say the word and you're in them for a nice couple of days. Someone like you is fraternizing with Albin? Don't make me laugh, you little shit. Try harder next time. Looks like we're getting a fight. Come on, you bastard. Ow! Oh god, I'm getting fucked up. Yes! Eat shit! Fuck you, Rick. Give me all your stuff. Yeah, wake up. Wake up, you punk. I don't know how I knocked you unconscious with a sword, but it's fine. Oh man, my head. Oh, my head. You had enough? Will you leave the lady alone? Yeah, I've had enough. I didn't do a damn thing to her. They wouldn't let you look at them anymore, you bums. Rick won't give you any more trouble. Well, let me skip that dialogue for some reason. I saw what you did to him. I thank you, but you've caused yourself a lot of problems. Nothing. It's already starting to annoy me. You know, I've been thinking about what you said, and I'm ready to help with the work. The Elder is able to keep us safe. You can count on me. Thanks. I'll go to him right away. Alright, let's get some sleep and heal up here. Ah, much better. Oh. Apparently I tracked blood all over the inn. Oops. Alright, Fabio. I'm back from the Elder. And what did the Elder tell you? That he'll take care of us if we start working for him. That's his suggestion, huh? Tell that moron to stick his head between his legs and kiss his own ass. I will serve no one. Maybe we can work it out. I think you wanted me to help you with something. Why don't we make a deal? So now you suddenly had a change of heart. What specifically do you want me to do? I saw the locals keep a small livestock farm in addition to sheep and noticed a ram. Wants ram meat. Okay. See what I can do. You're a fast learner, Snot. We need to go back for Daryl and Mywin. Go back if you want, it's none of my business. Can you really rest easy knowing they're in danger? The truth is, everyone only cares about their own fat ass. You're a sheep, and you become nothing but food for the wolf. You're strong, you are the wolf. I prefer to be the latter. I think if you showed even a little compassion, others would help you. They'd be pretty damn stupid. I only helped others so I wouldn't die in the wilderness myself, and as I said, I don't owe anyone anything. Fabio is a real fucking shithead. Does he sell ram steaks? Raw sheep meat. Let's go sleep till midnight and see if this guy goes to bed. Why buy what you can take? Don't you ever sleep? Crime's been reported. Fuck. Oh, man. Go to bed. Go to bed. How often have I told you not to come to my barn? Never? Is this your barn? Yes, this is my barn, and I'm the sole owner of it. Or at least, since the good Mr. Ramsay gave me the right to manage it. May I look inside, my king? I disagree. I'm not just letting anybody in the barn. I'm not entering anything. I'm just trying to go. Oh, God. You wanna fucking go? You wanna go, buddy? You wanna go, huh? Huh? Go! Both the hole. What? Why are you attacking me? He attacked me. I'm defending myself. This is bullshit. Bullshit! Ooh, I can't stop yawning. Why are you jumping forward? There. Okay, didn't even grab it. Aha. Oh. That thing's roof's way too big for me to get up there. Alright, I guess we need to fucking buy sheep meat then. I don't even know if regular sheep meat counts, or if we need specifically ram meat. Gold. Don't mind if I do. Here, buy this junk. I guess that was enough. Okay. Guess we have to fry it first. Oops, this is not the end. Man, this freaking camera in this town is so jacked. A stove back here? I don't know. Fry all my meat. That's new too. In Gothic 2, you couldn't fry all your meat at once. You had to do it one at a time. And you'd like mash the key to cancel the animation to fry it as fast as possible. So that's a nice change. Hey, Fabio, where the fuck are you? A well done steak for your lordship. Well, I'm really starting to like you, kid. You know your place in the herd, not like the rest of this ungrateful bunch. Here's some coins. Get out of here. So what's it gonna be? You agree to work for Albin for a while? Damn stupid peasants. But I gotta eat something, and if someone serves me that inn dishwater again, I won't be able to stand it. Fine, tell the old man I'll work for him. Who knows, he might even like it. Alright. How about you, Kazim? The elder needs hands for work. Are you interested in helping? Helping out in the countryside can only mean one thing. The grind in the fields or needing compost. You forgot the manure. Well, you have to start somewhere, and if it makes us feel safe, so much the better. You can count on my help. Hey, somebody reasonable. Who would happen to know could teach me something about plants? Okay. How many more people do we need to convince? Let's just sleep until daytime here. Then I guess we'll probably call it a stream. Quest updated. Huh. Odd. Alright, so there's our first session of this. I gotta admit, I'm super impressed. This is really, really good. If you told me this was like an actual Piranha Bytes game, I would not even bat an eye. Very impressive, but we'll be back with more of this on Thursday, so be sure to swing by and check that out if you want to see more. And let's host somebody up here. Cartube is playing Stonekeep. That's a little outside of his normal oeuvre. Let's go check that out. Alright folks, catch you later. Have a wonderful day. See you Thursday.